Hello there. Do you like to laugh? Are you fond of the occasional musical number? Do you secretly enjoy fart jokes and sexual innuendos? How about extremely vulgar language? If you answered yes to at least one of these, then boy howdy do we have a treat for you. The weird and deranged minds that bring you Strange Fantasy Show have dipped their toes into the proverbial soup of comedy to bring you a new program under the Strange Fantasy Productions umbrella, The Dastardly Dangerous Adventures of Darby's the Cat. Follow the infamous pirate cat Darby's and his mousy best friend Little Gary on high-flying adventures as they... Hey, what are you doing? This is a closed recording set? No, hey, get off me! What are you doing? Ow!
Else you'll get some more of me knuckle sapper!
Kick him once more in his teeth, then tie him up over yonder.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, hush it. Let me tell the good people about the show. 'Tis only proper. Now I be Darby's, the infamous pirate cat. And this is me best mate, Little Gary.
Hello!
And we've got our own show now. So join us on the adventure of a lifetime and listen in and download anywhere you get your podcasts. Savvy?
If you do not mind, we really need to get to the show already.
Yeah, we're good, mate.
Fantastic. Ghost host, take it away.
Thank you. Cue the intro. Welcome to another regaling of strange fantasy. Obscure odysseys meant to shock the nervous system and stir the very core of your soul. Tonight's tale is the thrilling conclusion entitled A Nightmare for Elise, Part 2.
Elise, we need to talk. And Ra, I am very disappointed in you.
Papa, it was not his fault. I was so upset at dinner and Ra followed me. I slipped down the stairs in the wine cellar, and when I stood up I knocked something loose, and, well, I found it. The door to Undalla.
Ra should have stopped you from going through. I could have lost you forever, Elise. We just lost your brother. I can't be the only one left.
You have Mother.
You know that is worse than being alone. She only loved me, or I think she loved me at one point. That was only for my wealth, but I can't regret it. I had the two most brilliant and lovely children anyone could have asked for. Not one drip of evil or ugliness in you.
Papa, I have to go back.
No, never. Not another word of it, Elise. I trust she met her then, Ra? Grandmama? She will never have you. And if you were to ever go back, she will surely be waiting. She must know you are mine by now.
You don't understand, Papa. I never want to go back either, but I must. It's William. He's there, Papa. Will was there in his uniform. He looked awful and worn. We have to save him.
Will? But how can this be?
Perhaps there are other ways into Undalla. Maybe he found one or could sense it was there.
Does she know he is your brother?
No. Well, I don't think so, but she figured me out almost immediately.
If she knows who he is, then at least she won't end him right away. Elise, I cannot allow you to go, but Ra and I will go and steal William back home.
No, Papa, you can't. I must do this. If I am some foretold prophecy, then clearly she will not harm me.
So you've been told, then. There are things worse than physical harm, Elise. Things beyond normal thought and imagination. She is the queen of nightmares for a reason.
I don't care, Papa. I am a woman now, not a child. And you know I am more capable than most.
Stay out of this, Ra. Fine. We shall do this together. Perhaps she won't expect the both of us to be there, as it is completely foolish.
What do we tell Mother?
We will have Mr. Wake make up some urgent business for us both.
Is Eleanor still here?
No. She left this morning to give us time to mourn. I'm afraid your mother did not even notice you were gone.
That's not surprising.
Well, we best get some provisions. The tunnels are mysterious and twisted, and they can change where they lead, and we must be prepared for anything. As for you, we can't have you running around in a dress. I believe William has some hunting clothes that would manage.
Me? Wear men's clothes?
I thought you said you were capable.
I suppose I did say that.
We shall make our leave this evening, then. All right. Well, in we go.
What about the others?
How do you mean?
What if Mother or Mr. Wake come down here and go through the door and into the tunnels? Surely they would, seeing a mysterious door that isn't supposed to be here.
Not to worry, dear. Only those who can hear the call of Undala can see the pathway there.
So, it's invisible.
More or less. Masked, if you will. Now, I'll lead the way this time. Who knows where we might end up. But what or wherever, I'll have my hunting rifle at the ready. Well, that's both odd and a bit terrifying.
What's wrong, Papa?
The damn door is locked.
Locked?
Never mind it. I have a feeling things are about to get very peculiar indeed. We'll just have to find another exit when we're ready. Come on then. Let's get moving.
Does anyone else feel that? Are the tunnel walls vibrating?
Yes. Oh, thank heavens. I can speak again. We're definitely in Undala now.
Welcome back, Raw.
Good to be back, but technically I haven't left, dear girl. Just because I can't speak doesn't mean I ever left.
I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. I was just remarking that.
You smell that?
All I smell is dampness and dirt.
Agreed.
You've been away for far too long then, Your Highness. That is the familiar smell of death. Whatever is at the end of this tunnel. Oh, I don't like it.
Come on now, Ra. No need to be afraid, and no need to address me as such. I am your friend and family, not your highness.
I still don't like it.
Look! There's a light up ahead.
Stay close, you two.
Is that people screaming up above?
Could honestly be anything. If it was dreamt, it will be here.
This one time, I saw teddy bears with no eyes eating children. That was bad.
Goodness.
We're here. Now, remember, stay close and be careful. We don't know what's on the outside of this opening. On my mark. 3, 2, 1.
My word, it's awfully quiet out here. Did we just come out of a tree? This place is absolutely absurd. I love it.
You say that now, but time shall pass, and minds shall change.
Don't be so negative, Ra. We're in a beautiful open field of wild flowers, The sun is shining and the breeze feels like cool water. How could this possibly be a nightmare?
Look over there, towards the tree line. Is that a soldier?
My word, yes, it is. Look, he's running towards us. I say, over here, soldier. Hello?
Elise, have you lost your damn mind? What are you doing?
What's the matter, Papa? It's just a soldier.
That means there's war.
Run! Run away! Gas!
Oh dear God, he must mean mustard gas. This must be World War I.
I knew I smelled death. We need to run.
Run! Don't let the gas touch you!
Why? What happens?
It's like acid. It'll dissolve your flesh and bones.
This is new. Been away for so long, and this is what we come back to. I almost prefer the children eating teddy bear.
They're gaining on us!
What? Where are they running to?
Anywhere that isn't here!
Look! There! The gas is only a couple feet off the ground. Hurry! To that tree!
Here, help me with Ra. Elise!
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I wish you were lighter, Ron.
Now's not the time to bring up my weight issue, Elise.
There. Elise, give me your hand. Hurry!
Oh my goodness. This is absolutely awful. Look. The gas is leaving nothing but dirt in its wake. No sign of soldiers or anything that was there before. This place. Papa, are you okay?
I'm fine, Elise. Not to worry. It's all just coming back to me.
Your father is just getting reacquainted is all. Best to not take any chances here. Undala is a dangerous place. Even though dreams and nightmares live here, it doesn't make them any less real. Well, to be honest, I'm not really too sure if it is or isn't. I haven't met anyone brave enough to test that theory.
How very curious indeed. I'm scared and excited, and I feel as if I could die or vomit, possibly both.
We may as well take advantage of this high point.
Quite right, Ra. I'll be back in a moment. Perhaps the gas will have dissipated by then.
What? Where do you think you're going?
Climbing to the top, of course. It'll be to our benefit to see the lay of the land.
Elise, please be careful. It's quite the fall from such a great height.
Don't fret, Papa. You know I'm an expert tree climber. There it is. The castle. My goodness. It seems so far away, yet close enough to grasp within my hands, and all the dangers of the world lie in between.
Hello there, pretty flower.
Oh my! You gave me quite the fright. Well, aren't you a cute little spider?
Thank you. You are very handsome as well.
What's your name, little friend?
Name? I don't have a name.
No name? I'm so sorry.
Do you have a name?
Indeed I do. They call me Elise.
Who is they?
Everyone. Those chaps down there, for instance.
They are with you?
Indeed. That is my papa and my faithful dog, Ra.
Papa and Ra. Neat. A pleasure to meet you, Elise.
And pleasure to meet you, little tree spider. If you'll excuse me, I have to be going now.
Where are you going?
To the castle.
The castle? Why would you ever go there?
That's where my brother is being held.
Brother? There? Oh, you are going there to collect his corpse for burial.
Now, why would you say that?
Because those that enter do not exit the same way.
He is alive. Of this I'm sure. Now, if you please excuse me, your words have gotten me frantic to now run instead of walk.
My apologies. If I may ask you one more question before you leave?
Just one more, then I must be going.
Do you know the way?
To the castle?
Yes.
Well, I'm looking at it from up here, and I have a fairly decent idea, yes.
Things change when on the ground. Always do.
Always?
Always. So that settles it then.
Settles what, exactly?
I come with you, so you and chaps down below don't become lost.
And how is it you think you can help us?
Like this.
Would you look at that? Your web points towards the castle.
That is because the castle is the furthest north of the land, and my web always flows north.
Oh, how very curious. You're kind of like a compass.
Compass? I am Compass?
Sort of, yes.
What a day. I meet you, and I'm given a name. Compass. I like it. Yes, Compass.
You are absolutely adorable. All right, then. Come on. But please, don't let my papa see you. He is terribly afraid of spiders.
I thought I was Compass.
Well, that is your name, but what you are is a little spider.
Oh, that's what you meant earlier. I see. So I am a spider and a compass. Got it.
You're very silly, Compass. Now, come along. Hop into my shirt pocket.
Oh, it's very warm in here.
Hush now, little friend. Down we go.
Well, what did you see? Are we near?
It is north from here, maybe 10 or so miles away. But there seems to be a bog ahead, and I saw a field of fire along the path also. But I imagine it to be the least of our worries for now.
Yes. We may want to go around the bog. It is particularly haunting. The dead inhabit it. We should be safer than others who would dare step foot in the bog, since we are somewhat considered royalty here. And if memory serves, there in the fire fields we should find an ally.
I think it best to brave it. In and out, quick as we can.
Yes, I agree on all accounts. Now, it looks like the mustard gas has dissipated. Let's get going, shall we?
Well, I'd say we may be able to make it to the castle by tomorrow.
Really? It didn't seem that far. We still got the light on our side after all.
Look ahead, Elise. See past that brook?
Yes.
It's dark there. That's the Midnight Wood, where the darkness is impenetrable and perpetual. We will be slowed down tremendously unless by some chance we can find a bit of luck.
Is there any way around this?
No, which is why I brought a little something from home. They won't be much, but it will help us. There we are. 2 flashlights. We can cheat our way through at the very least.
Won't that attract some unwanted attention? The grizzle owls, or even the scraggle tags?
Perhaps, but I think we can manage. They wouldn't dare bring war to the wood by attacking royal blood, though we may be in for a little bit of a scare.
What are grizzle owls? Or scraggle tags? These all sound very ridiculous.
Scraggle tags are like giant wolves that can see in the dark and eat the flesh of anything they can get. They are a slave to their appetites, and wander through the midnight woods, slaughtering anything that crosses their paths. As for the grizzle owls, they are the stuff of legends. Somewhere between a Wendigo and a shaman. One look into their eyes and you'll be mesmerized into their own mindless slave. They feast on your memories, and once you are drained, they leave a husk of a nothingness, damned to wander the lands until the end of time. You see, Elise, this is why you must do as we advise. You do not fully understand the dangers you are truly in, that we are all in.
We may be able to find a fairy that can guide us safely.
Yes, very true. Keep your eyes peeled for one.
Fairies?
Yes, Elise. Do try and keep up.
What do they look like?
In this dark, they will be easy to spot. Normally, flickering shades of pink or green, or the rarest breed, sometimes blue.
Right. Pardon me, a quick moment. Compass?
Yes, Elise?
I suspect you have heard what lays before us, yes?
Yes.
Is it possible to help us navigate through the Midnight Wood?
Do I have to? I'm deathly afraid of the dark, and I really wouldn't be much assistance anyhow. If it's all the same to you, may I please remain here, safe and warm in your shirt pocket?
Of course, Compass. No worries, my little friend.
Thank you, Elise. Be safe and good luck. Hope you don't die.
All right, then. Ready when you are.
Okay, let's head for the brook and into the dark.
It's impossibly dark in here. I can't even see my hands in front of me. And it's so very hot. Why hot out of all the things it could be? It's hot. Absolute madness, I tell you.
Yes, it is similar to a tropical environment back home. Be happy you don't have a fur coat on like me.
Fair point. I apologize for my insensitivity.
And keep a lookout now. Eyes to the ground, Elise. I'll look out to the path ahead. Apart from the monsters and unsure footing, we still have snakes and spiders and creepy crawlies of all sorts. I hate to say it, but these things are far worse than monsters.
Does he mean me?
What did you say, Elise?
Nothing, Papa. Hush it, Compass.
Oh, this place gives me the willies. Too many smells and sounds.
Look, up ahead. Are those... The trees are glowing. It's so very pretty. Like sparkling veins that lead into fire. My goodness, how marvelous. There's something oddly familiar and comforting about all these noises of the surrounding nature. They sound like back home. Lovely. The smell of cedar and apple and pine. I really don't think it's all that bad here. It is indeed dark, yes, but look above. There are stars in the sky and the planets. So many of them. Colors and wonders unlike anything I've ever seen before. They all seem so much closer here. It really is magical.
I couldn't agree with you more, my daughter.
Yeah, you say that now. But for every one thing that is beautiful, there are two horrors awaiting.
But this is the land of dreams. It's not just a land of nightmares. This place can be beautiful and terrible, just like life itself. It's not always rosebuds and sunshine. Just think of the war back home. Yet far away, somewhere in the distance, is the beauty in our gardens. Life is both equally light and dark.
That is certainly one way of looking at it, Elise. Perhaps I focused on the horrors too much. Something I will take into consideration. However, we must keep moving. Those grizzle owls know we are here. Hide.
Try not to touch anything, Elise. We are surrounded by things horrific and unknown. For instance, one prick from these terror thorns and you will be reliving your worst moments over and over again until it wears off.
Quiet, you two. It sounds like whatever it is has stopped where we just were. Listen.
It sounds like a dog.
Oh, that doesn't smell like a dog to me.
Elise? Elise?
How does that thing know my name?
Elise, I know you're there with the prince and Ra.
It may just be a lucky guess.
I was sent by the jester. He is waiting for you at the edge of the fire fields, just outside the bog. He said he knew you would not heed his advice in staying away.
No, Elise!
Hello? Where are you?
Here,
Oh, my!
do not be frightened, Elise. I only look like a monster.
You are quite magnificent. And I am not afraid of you, though you did startle me.
I hear you were very brave. Easter and the jester speak very highly of you. Now I must take all of you out to the forest.
You can see in this uncuttable darkness.
I can see through the night as I am at home here in the darkness.
Wonderful. Ra! Papa, come on out. It's safe.
My word. You're a scraggle tag, are you not? Aren't you supposed to be...
Evil, violent, frightening to behold. Tell me, Prince, how many of my kind have you ever actually met?
A fair enough point. I am sorry to have fell folly to law.
May I ask you your name?
My name is Din.
And may I ask a favor?
You may ask me anything at all, Daughter of Dreams.
May I pet you? I'm only curious to what your fur feels like. It looks very soft.
You may, though I must say I've never been asked such a thing.
Your fur feels like the softest of silks, with the warmest of cotton.
I have to admit that does feel nice.
So you like her coat better than mine?
I like them both equally in different ways.
Daughter of Dreams, Prince and Ra, we are losing too much time. I need for you all to climb upon my back so we may make haste out of this place before the grizzle owls come and find us. I suggest Raw lay across me in between you two.
Like a sack of potatoes?
Well, I don't hear any better ideas from you, old friend. Hurry now, up and at him.
I suggest you all hang on tight. Here we go!
Din, are you okay? Why have we slowed down?
We are now in the stranglehold of the bog. 'Tis a treacherous mud that sinks you all the quicker if you struggle, yet shields your footing if placed confidently.
What exactly does that mean?
It means we must go slow, and you're lucky that I'm here.
I've only ever heard tale of this place. Many a horrid tale, in fact. I never thought I'd ever have the displeasure to ever see it in person, though. My word. This putrid place reeks of famine and sulphur. I have heard about the malicious croaking of the toads. Din, is it true what they say, that if you listen closely to the toads, they croak seeds of self-doubt that plant themselves deep into your mind and drive you mad?
Yes, that is very true indeed. Do whatever you must to ignore them.
What if we sing a song to help block them out?
Highly unadvisable, Daughter of Dreams. We must remain as quiet as possible through here.
But why? Aside from the cruelness of the toads in wilderness, it seems as if we are alone.
I think not, Elise. Look, over there. People.
Those are not people, my furry friend. Those are the undead.
The undead?
That's right. Nothing and no one ever truly dies in Andala. However, legend tells that all who lose their life end up here in the bog, like a sort of purgatory pit, damned to wander for all time.
That's horrifying.
That's not even the worst of it. This place is not meant for the living, so those like us whom take their chances of crossing through here then take a risk of becoming part of the damned.
How do you mean?
If the undead touch you, you trade places, and thusly you're trapped in return.
Are we very far from the edge of the bog?
Almost through it.
Good.
Failure.
You're going to die after this.
You'll never be loved.
Your brother is dead.
You will never be good enough.
Does anyone else hear that?
Hear what, Elise?
If it is not one of us speaking, do your best to ignore it.
I think I hear what you're referring to, Elise. You're a very bad boy, Raw.
That cat will be a better companion.
But I'm a good boy. I hate this place.
All of these poor souls, aimlessly wandering this wretched hell. I wish there was something I could do for them.
That's very benevolent of you, Daughter of Dreams. You'll do well here. If I may be so bold as to share my opinion with you.
Of course, Din. Please, don't ever think that you cannot speak freely to me.
Thank you, Elise. I think Ondola as it stands is starving for change, and I believe that to be you.
I appreciate your words and kindness, Din. But I'm hardly a leader for anyone to follow. I'm just a girl still trying to figure out where she belongs.
Din has a point, my darling. You remind me of how I wanted to be. You have a greatness about you, and you shouldn't let it go to waste as I did mine. My time has long since passed. Your time, however, has yet to come.
Sometimes what we're looking for is often found right in front of us, Daughter of Dreams.
I don't know what to say.
We've arrived at the edge of the bog.
Thank goodness. I'm not sure I could have taken another moment in that dreadful place. Where are we now?
The burning fields.
Oh my word. Open fields of fire and burning wheat. Oh, how very curious. It almost smells of toasted bread. It's very warm and lovely indeed. Oh, but where is the jester? I thought you said he would be waiting for us just outside the bog.
He awaits us there.
Where? In that small cottage in the distance? Remarkable that it's surrounded by fire, yet it does not burn. Which poses my next question. How is it we shall cross these flames unscathed?
The fire only burns the fields, nothing more, nothing less.
I assume you understand whom lives in that cottage there?
Yes, indeed I do.
Then why have you brought us here? She will only confuse things and make them harder and worse for us.
It was by the jester's orders I bring you all here.
What's the matter, Papa? Who lives there?
The outcast soothsayer. The one whom foretold the prophecy, the reason I left Andala. Melisande. I am greatly not looking forward to this.
I'm sure you're making this out to be worse than it really is, Papa. Din, if you would, take us there.
Of course. Once again, hang on tightly.
How very clever this all is. The flames were absolutely cold to the touch. Yet, as we were riding, I ripped a piece of fabric off my coat and tossed it into the fire, and it burnt into ashes almost immediately. I have a feeling that within every corner I turn, I shall continue to be surprised.
Indeed, my daughter. Now listen up. Once we are inside Melisande's presence, take every word she says under advisement, yet make your own decisions. Be strong in your character, and do not falter. Am I to be understood, Elise?
Of course, Papa. Psst. Compass, are you okay in there?
Elise, oh, I was sleeping. Being scared makes me sleepy. Oh, you all okay out there? I smell danger smoke.
Oh, yes. We are fine. Go back to sleep, little friend. I will wake you before we get to the castle.
Okay, Elise. Night-night.
I've been expecting you.
You always say that.
That may be. Do come in. Please, take a seat. Raw, I'm sure you're hungry. I prepared for you a nice tree rabbit stew.
I thought that's what I smelled. Oh, thank you so much.
Before we begin, I prepared for you, Prince, a tall glass of ice-cold Undala ale.
I could absolutely use a drink right about now, thank you.
And for you, Elise, daughter of dreams, a nice cup of rose petal tea.
That's my favorite. Thank you so very much for your hospitality, Melisande. Delightful.
Yes, let us all take a seat around the table. We have lots to discuss in a short amount of time.
Pardon me, but where is the jester?
Hi, I'm here. I was just washing up right quick. Like Raw, I also helped myself to some tree rabbit stew. Melisande's recipe is renowned throughout all the land for being the tastiest. Hello, Art, old boy. You're looking, well, older. I guess it's true what they say about the other world. The gravity there really does make your skin saggy like old fruit and your hair gray. No offense, by the way. You look very distinguished.
Always a pleasure, Jester. I see you literally haven't changed at all.
Nope. Still cheery as can be and leery of what I can't see. Elise, you look absolutely ravishing, my dear.
Why, thank you, Jester.
Always. And Raw, you, still smell like a dog.
I am what I am.
If I may say so, Melisande, you are hardly anything at all from what I was expecting based off of the stories I was told.
Oh? And what were you expecting, my dear?
Well, to be honest, some sort of witch. But quite to the contrary. You are magnificently gorgeous.
I like you. Thank you very much, but with Old compliments and how do you do's aside, let's get down to it, shall we? Time is not on our side, as we all very much so know. I've been awaiting this moment for over 20 of your world's years. You, as I'm sure you're aware, are the prophecy of Undola's reimagining, a blessing to most and a curse to only those who fear change, such as your grandmother, the Queen of Undola.
What exactly is this prophecy? And why me? I'm no one special. I didn't know about any of this until yesterday. In fact, until yesterday, Ra was just my dog. My papa was just my papa, and I was just Elise, a boring, normal girl who wanted just a little more out of life other than settling down with an agreeable man who came with an agreeable title. I just wanted to go to university and find myself, but instead, I found myself somewhere completely unexpected and wonderful and magical. And well, I just can't comprehend that this fantastic world has anything at all to do with me.
It has everything to do with you. It is your birthright. You were and have always been destined for Undola. It is in your blood, your eyes, your spirit. When you sleep, do you not dream of this place?
Yes, I believe I do, now having seen it all.
Oh, my dear, you haven't seen anything at all yet. Only but a fraction of what is and what could be.
So, what is the prophecy?
As complicated as it may seem, it is quite simple. You are to return to your rightful place on the throne of Undola.
What of my grandmother and brother?
With all things, there is always compromise and sacrifice.
What does that mean? I'm only here to save my brother, not to inherit some throne. She can keep it for all I care. This isn't my place.
I can see into your heart, and you can see what others cannot. You desire more than what can be offered to you anywhere else. And you can see the beauty and value of Undola, where your grandmother cannot. She views Undola only as the realm of nightmares. And this is not what you think, is it, Elise?
No.
You see, we need you, Undola needs you, to thrive as a duality, not as a singular purpose.
She's right, Elise. Look at us all. We're here for you. Even your father knew what he was doing by bringing you here. You could only stall the inevitable for so long before fate finds a way itself. And that's exactly what happened. When you found the door, that was fate, bringing you back where you belong. And your father knew that, and that's why he made sure you returned.
But what about your warning, Jester? You told me never to return.
Your brother was here. Danger was to be your fate if it returned alone. It is too unpredictable to predict the predictable.
What he is trying to say is that he was unsure. Nothing is certain until made clear, as it is becoming now.
So then what am I to do?
The future is yours to make, my dear. Whatever you want, it shall be.
I want to save my brother.
Compromise and sacrifice, Elise. I would recommend you starting by striking a bargain.
Compromise and sacrifice. Very well, then. Is there anything else I should be made aware of before I leave?
No. You are now armed with the power of choice and clarity. No longer should you be clouded by doubt. When the time comes, you will know what to do. Best of luck in your endeavors. I greatly look forward to our next meeting.
Thank you, Melisande. Until next time.
Yes, until next time. Oh, and Arthur?
Yes, Melisande?
I just want to let you know, you've done a fine job raising her.
I know. It was lovely seeing you again. Before I walk out that door, can you tell me if we are to ever meet again?
At this time, the answer is both yes and no. Take care of yourself, and good luck.
You know, I don't understand why you were so afraid, Papa.
Because there are two sides to the prophecy, and the one your grandmother foretold was an awful outcome for you to rule as the next Queen of Nightmares. However, after speaking with Melisande again, It is reaffirmed that your heart is pure, as I suspected and hoped. I have no more fear.
Ah, hello, Din. I trust she was good enough to you all.
Without a doubt, she is a fine lady indeed.
It is my honor to be with you and to continue in your aid.
Very good. Then let us make haste.
Please, be gentle. I'm very full and I don't want to vomit.
Well, you shouldn't have gorged yourself so much.
Worth it.
I swear if you make sick on me, I will eat you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Din, to the castle.
Everyone hang on. Here we are. On the other side of the wall lies the castle.
Now, Elise, here comes the difficult part. I need you to go over this wall and walk up to the entrance and knock on the door.
What? That's it?
Yep, that's it.
Then what?
Then what? Then what? She asks. Well, daughter of dreams, then you get taken.
Taken?
Yep.
I don't want to get taken. I thought that there was going to be some sort of plan. You know, sneaking in, creating diversions and such.
No, it'll be just like last time, Elise. All you've got to do is get caught, and they'll take you straight to the Queen. Easy peasy.
Yep, easy peasy. On you go. Pop off.
What? No! I'm scared. This is all so sudden. Papa, aren't you coming with me?
I'm afraid not, my darling. My presence would only complicate things further.
And what will you all do? As I'm in there?
We'll still be out here, awaiting you and your brother's return, of course. We're not crude.
Don't cry, Elise. You are strong and you are ready.
In case I don't make it, which I'm sure is highly probable, just know that I love you all, with all my heart.
I know I'm not the only one thinking it. Come on, everybody. Big group hug.
Thank you. That actually made me feel better.
I know it did. Now get going. We don't want to be out here too long after dark.
Okay. How do I get over the wall?
Oh, right. Hop back onto Din. Din, if you would please, outstretch your back and give the little lassie a lift over the wall.
Of course. Hop on, Elise.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye.
Don't be silly. Only goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now, my beautiful daughter.
Goodbye, Papa.
Good luck, and be careful, Elise. Bye-bye. We'll see you soon.
I will, Raw. And always remember, you are a good boy.
We don't have time for this. Din, if you would please.
I'm on it.
Ah! Oh!
What the hell was that about, Chester?
Well, she was drawing it out a bit.
She's fine.
I'm okay. I landed on a particularly springy bush.
You see?
Compass, are you still okay in there?
Hi again, Elise. Yes, I'm fine, but I am feeling a bit warm.
You can come out now if you like. It's just you and I now.
Okay, I will come out now that your papa is gone. I will be here upon your shoulder. Yes, upon your shoulder is where I'll be. This is nice. What are we doing?
Well, I've knocked on the castle doors and I'm waiting to be taken inside to meet with the Queen.
What? Are you insane? This place is cursed. We've got to get out of here.
But Compass, you knew we were coming here.
To be honest, I fell asleep and forgot. I thought you would have at least woken me up before we got here.
Well, we're here now, and there's no turning back. At least for me, that is. But if you'd like to leave, you still can. But I must go in.
No, I will stick with my Elise. If we get into trouble, I will return to Papa and let him know that you have died.
What? Compass?
What? I'm just saying.
Well, that is a good plan if I do get into trouble. My goodness, what's taking so long to answer the door?
Yeah, I hear you. What be your business?
My name is Elise, daughter of dreams, and I've come to speak with my grandmother, the Queen.
Holy gobble snorks!
Here we go.
Why am I being disturbed?
What is the meaning of this?
I'm so very sorry to disturb you, my queen. Elise, daughter of dreams, is here.
Elise? Here? How? Where is she?
Here, your majesty. She just knocked upon the front door.
The front door? My. The spirit in this one. Very courageous to just knock upon the front door and walk directly into the lion's den.
I am not afraid, that is for certain.
Yes, I can see that. You are more like me than I imagined.
To an extent, but not really. I'm more like my papa than anything. But ultimately, I am more like me, for I am my own.
Indeed you are, child. Why have you returned to Undala?
I've come back for my brother. Where is he?
William is where he belongs, in the dungeons. He's of no use to me, seeing how the prophecies spoke of a girl to overthrow me, and obviously that would be you.
Obviously.
I was considering killing him, but seeing how he is of my blood, and of no real consequence to me, I figured might as well keep him around.
Someone's getting soft and sentimental.
Shut up, you bag of dust.
Please, if I may. I have not come to overthrow you or to bring any ill will to you. I have simply come to take my brother back home.
Well then, let it be known that you have failed.
Please, just give me back my brother, and I'll be on my way, never to step foot in Undala again.
You will die here.
I suspect not.
And what makes you so sure?
I'm certain but of only one thing. You are unhappy with your life, in your role.
Lies.
I will say what she will not. You speak the truth, Elise.
How dare you?
Shut up. She's just trying to help, and so am I. Let's face facts here. You have too much to handle, too many creatures, too many nightmares to uphold and to manage, and far too many unsanctioned conflicts with Undala. My love, the world is falling into unbalance. Dreams and nightmares must be harmonized, compromised, and sacrifice must always be present.
What are you suggesting?
That perhaps the prophecy is not that of overpowering, but that of sharing power.
I'm not here for power.
I understand, little love, but you are what's needed to restore balance.
That's not true. I can...
Just stop, please. Look at me. Look at Undala. Look into yourself and admit this is not how you envisioned things. You've been so obsessed with this prophecy that you have in turn played into its outcome. You have lost control. Admit it.
I have let it all slip through my grasp, haven't I? I love Undala. I don't want it to be this way. I love my little creatures. My nightmares, my horrors, they are the warmth within my soul. How are you to care for them?
You know, it's very funny how little I understood before walking in here. And within just a few short moments of speaking with you, everything is all so clear now. If I am to stay, you will still rule the nightmares as you wish, and I shall rule over dreams as needed. And together, we both shall restore balance to Undala, once again making it the magical and wonderfully dark and mysterious land that it is, that it deserves to be. All I ask is for safe passage home for my brother, as well as in our unified division. All whom decide to join me shall not be persecuted, and those within my claimed territories be offered the same. What say you, Grandmama?
Oh dear. I never thought anyone would ever address me as such. How can I say no? You truly could take it all if you wanted.
I wouldn't want to.
Very well.
However, I request that once a month at the very least, we convene to discuss any troubles of the land.
Or successes.
Yes, yes.
I insist that we call it tea time.
That sounds lovely, my dear. And Elise, with all this, I do hope you understand that you may never return to your homeland.
Yes. Compromise and sacrifice. I understand.
Very well. So it shall be then. Guards, bring my grandson.
That's a girl. I'm so very proud of you.
Oh, shut up, you.
Papa, gotta find Papa. There you are, Papa.
What? Did you hear that?
Whee!
That's the place! Get it off me! Get it off me! Why? Why?
Oops. Sorry, I forgot. Papa is afraid of spiders.
Yuck. Damn it, I hate spiders.
Come here, little friend. What have you to tell us?
Elise is coming. Should be here any second.
Alone?
No, with many.
And why did you have to jump on me to tell us that?
Compass got excited, wanted to tell Papa.
So I assume this is going to be good news then?
Yes, indeed. Guard's coming, Queen's coming.
Look, there she is.
Elise! William! My beautiful children!
My Greyborn's Gravel. She did it.
You're just making that up. That's not a thing.
Hush it, you.
Elise! William!
My word, Raw, you can talk.
Sure can, buddy. Come here and pet me. I love you.
Thank you, Elise. I can't begin to express my gratitude.
Where is the Queen? I thought she was coming out.
She sends her regards. However, she won't be here to see you all off.
You all? Well, perhaps next time then. I suspect you'll be staying.
I will be. Grandmama and I have worked out an agreement I find to be quite exciting and agreeable. She will have nightmares, and I dreams. Undullah needs me, needs us both. The prophecy only spoke of choice. So I made one that I feel is best for everyone.
Indeed you have, my darling. Indeed you have. I'm going to miss you.
And I you.
Don't worry, Papa. I will make sure Elise stays safe.
And I.
And I too.
Thank you, my friends.
Don't worry. We will come back to visit. No one loves Tree Rabbit more than us.
Oh, yuck. I think you just mean you. However, we will still return.
Indeed. I must say, this place is unreal and completely absurd, but extremely fascinating to say the very least. I would absolutely love to return, on purpose next time, and see the sights. What say you, dear sister?
I would love that.
Cheer for Elise! Yuppa yuppa! Yoo-wee! Long may she reign, the Queen of Dreams!
Oh, one last bit of business before we leave.
Yes, Papa?
What on earth am I going to tell your mother?
Have Mr. Wake drum something up. He's always so imaginative.
Dreams are deceiving, always cloaked in darkness, mystery and riddle. But once light lifts away the veil, the idea is clear, and what's in front of you can finally be seen. Thus concludes tonight's strange fantasy. Tune in next time for another look into the strange and obscure.
Strange Fantasy Show presented A Nightmare for Elise, Part 2. Written by Ashley Scarbro and Travis Scarbro. Produced by Ashley Scarbro and Travis Scarbro. Edited by Ashley Scarbro and Travis Scarbro. Original score by Travis Scarbro. The players of tonight's tale are as follows. Carmina Manley as Elise. Michael Song as Art. Travis Scarbro as Ra, Willem, and Toad Number 1. Ashley Scarbro as Melisande and Din. Stephanie Nemeth Parker as the Queen. Shane Hill as the King. And Toad number 2, Samantha Brown as Compass, Ty Anderson as the Jester, and Ben Lopez as the Guard, the Soldier. And Toad number 3. Strange Fantasy Show was created by Travis Scarbro. Strange Fantasy Show is copyright 2020 Strange Fantasy Productions, all rights reserved. Any and all characters appearing in this work are fictitious, and any resemblance to real persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Strange Fantasy. I'm Travis.
Ashley here.
We're the creators, writers, and producers of the show. And we just wanted to take a quick second to let you know that if you like Strange Fantasy, be sure and show your love by subscribing, downloading, and rating the show on iTunes, Spotify, or any of the many platforms we exist on.
And for exclusive rewards and merchandise, or just to donate to our cause to help us to continue to thrive, be sure to visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/strangefantasy. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram by searching Strange Fantasy Show for updates and haunting original art. All this and more can be found at our website, strangefantasyshow.com. From Strange Fantasy Productions, we do have a brand new project out called The Dastardly Dangerous Adventures of Darby's the Cat. It is available anywhere where you get your podcast.
Thanks for listening, and see you next time.